6 times 32.
6 groups of 32.
And you can certainly write something down.
Okay.
You don't have to, though.
32, right?
Mm-hmm.
$192.
You are like a speed writer. Okay, and you have really good ideas, too. So could you explain how you solved that?
Well, since there's 6 groups of 32, I wrote the 6 groups of 32. Then I added the 32 plus 32, that's 64. And then that one's 64, and then that one's 64. 64 plus 64 is 128, and then 128 plus that last 64, that would equal 192.
Okay, I see how you solved that problem. So when you were adding these, when you were adding all the 32s together, let's see, when you were adding 32 plus 32, you added the 30 and the 30,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And do you know 30 plus 30 in your head?
Yeah.
What is it?
60.
Okay, like do you know 40 plus 40 in your head?
Yeah.
What?
80.
Okay, so you could do that. I'm wondering if there's another way that you could add these 32s.
Okay.
I love what you did, but I'm wondering if there's another way. So how about, because I think the paper, I just want to make sure, I'm going to keep this though for a second. Could you write 6 32s like you had before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just write it and then put your pen down and think and see if there's another way that you could add up the 32s. All right, pen down. All right. Okay, now I want you to think about, this was a fabulous strategy, very efficient.
Okay.
But you know, mathematicians, it's really important to be able to solve problems in more than one way.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So, any other way that you could add up those 32s?
The 32, you can say that would be 30 since it's just 2 less. And then 30 and then 30 and then 30 and then 30 and then 30. You can add those first.
All right, so how many 30s would you be adding?
6.
Okay, so do you know what 6 30s would be?
Not just like that. I might need like 30 seconds.
Okay,
maybe.
take 30 seconds. Don't pick up the pen and think about it.
180.
180? Okay, so what did you just do?
I said the 30 and then the 30 and then 30 and I just tapped 3 times.
Okay, so you did how many 30s?
That would be 3, that would be 3, that would be 3.
Oh, that was 10s? 3 10s, 3 10s, 3
Mhm.
10s? Okay, so you did how many 30s though?
1.
Okay, this is 130, and how many 30s altogether did you do?
6.
Okay, can you write 6 groups of 30? Do you know how mathematicians would write 6
Mhm.
groups of 30? Okay, go ahead, write it. And what did that equal? Do you remember?
180.
180?
Yeah.
Okay, are you done?
With that, yes.
Okay, are you done with the whole problem?
No.
Okay, what do you have to do now?
You have to add all the 2s since you took that out to make 30.
Okay, and how many 2s do you have to add?
6.
So you have to add 6 groups of,
12. I mean 2.
okay, do you know what 6 groups of 2 is?
Not so far. So 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay, can you write that? Can you
Mhm.
write that in an equation?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, are you done?
No.
What do you still have to do?
You You have to add the 180 plus 12.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead
Do
and
that.
take care of that?
Okay.
Yeah.
$192.
Okay. So you just did a lot of mathematics. Okay? And we had no story at all. Could you tell me times? Because I just asked you 6 times 32. Could you tell me a times story that goes with what you've just done?
Sure.
Okay.
Miss Rodriguez had 6 boxes, and there's 32 pieces of candy in each. How many would there be in all?
How many, what would there be in all?
The candies.
Okay, why don't you tell the whole story start to finish now? Because I didn't know if you were asking like how many boxes in all, because that would be 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so could you tell
Okay,
the whole story again?
Miss Rodriguez had 6 boxes, and there's 32 candies in each. How many candies would there be all together?
Okay, very nice. Now, can I write something on your paper?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am going to start with this strategy right here. And I'm going to write what I thought you did, and you're going to tell me if you did it, if this is what you did. Okay, so I asked you 6 times 32. And you thought of that as 6 groups of 32.
Mm-hmm.
I think of that way too. Now, in this strategy, what's the first thing you did?
I wrote the 6 32s.
Okay, so that's like this, right? 6 times 2. Then what'd you do?
You have to take out that 2 from every 32 so you can make 30 to get to a better number.
Okay, so you thought of 32 as what?
30.
And 30, it was 32 as 30 plus,
30 plus 2.
okay. So let's see, I'm gonna write that. So I asked you about 6 groups of 32, but you thought of 6, and you thought of the 32. I'm gonna just do this for a second. Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did you do next?
And then, since that was the 32, I can say the 6 groups of 30, that was 180.
Oh, okay, all right. So what did you do next? You did 6 groups of
30.
All right, so 6 groups of 32, let's see, was the same as 6 groups of 30. Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then what?
And then, since I took out the 2 from all the 32s, I have to add back all those 2s from the 32.
Okay, so this equation that I wrote, is that true right now? 6 groups of 30 plus 2 is the same as 6 groups of 30?
6 groups of 32 is not the same as 6 groups of 30 because there's 12 more.
Okay, can you maybe add on to this equation to make it true?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, I see what you did. I'm going to show you another way that you can maybe add on to the equation. You can tell me if you think this is true or not, and if it matches what you did, even more importantly. So 6 groups of 30 plus 2, here I just broke up the 32, is the same as 6 groups of 30 plus what?
Plus 12.
Okay, and how'd you get the 12?
You had to add back the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 from the 2s from 32, and that would make 12.
Okay, and how many 2's were you adding?
6.
So how could I write that? 6?
Groups of 2?
Yeah, how would I write that? Can you just add it on to this equation? Then I want you. Okay, so right here you have 6 groups of 32 is the same as 6 groups of 30 plus 6 groups of 2. Do you think that's true?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because if it's a 6 groups of 32, that would be the same as 6 groups of 32. The 6 groups of 30, that would be the 2's to add on to that from the 32, so you could just put a 2 there for 6 groups of 32.
Okay, nice, very nice.